Sorry, start.
Good morning to all. I think I am audible for all. If audible, anyone tell me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We can listen.
Today, under in-house training, first I welcome our authorities and all our teachers who are available for me for this in-house training that is organized by our school. I think is a good step for the school and for our mission also, that each and everyone should come on the same platform to communicate our experience with others, how to do better for the achievement of our goals. Every school has certain routine to study for every day. Certain subjects, certain teachers are appointed for that purposes. And under the good administrative shadow, we try our best to strengthen the merit of our students. Today, under that section, I'm going to explain about good classroom management. What we know, what we have to give to our students, it depends upon the classroom management. How much meritorious we are, how much experienced we are, but if our classroom is not disciplined, not well managed, I think the teachers would be not able to give the things what they have. So the first duty of a teacher is to give a good environment for the students, and that good environment can be given by some rules and guidelines. Firstly, I'm going to clear that some teachers come with complaint that in my class, particular students are not allowing me to continue the class. They are destructive boys, mischievous. I think such type of problems will come due to your poor class management. Some teachers, as soon as enter their classroom, they start teaching work without understanding the environment of the class, in how way students are sitting, have they got their seat or not, where is the mischievous boy sitting, where is congesting furniture, are they comfortable to watch the whiteboard or not, are they feeling airy, cold, or extreme hot sitting in the corner? Is there presence of light air or not? These all should be kept in the mind of the teacher who is present in the class before starting the teaching. So make your students comfortable. You watch the mischievous students or the lacking in your classroom. It should be checked within 4 to 5 minutes. Then you have to start your classwork. And when you start your classwork, before starting, you have to look who are listening to you or not, who are disruptive towards you. You have to make a distinction between them. Are all the boys are alert for you, silent for you, or not? Are they on chatting? Are they diverted from you? You have to check it. Then you should make a certain topic, easy topic, comfortable topic for yourself also. If you give the same chapter, if you are going to repeat the chapter, for some students, it will be disruptive, unattracted. So what you are going to give to them should be something new, should be something interested. And for this, your topic, teaching topic should be also with some speciality, short and very transparent, so that your students may understand what our subject teacher is going to teach today to us. You don't use the bookish language. You don't use the bookish language. Some teachers take the books and they start. Their own language is not released. That is only literal words, printed words on the screen or on the page of the book. It can make also the students uninterested towards you. So the process, what to ensure that lesson be smoothly, be transparent, and after checking the prevention of disruptive behavior, some of our students will be seen in your classroom who are not taking interest towards you. Either you warn them or you have power to expel them from the classroom so that the other students may get your lessons comfortably. All the students are not mischievous. Keep in your minds, only a few may be mischievous, may be disruptive. You identify them and don't waste your time upon only those few students. You give benefit after clearing those mischievous boys to all the common students. Now, your activity of teaching should be started in friendly way. A student should not think that a horror is coming for me, what questions will be asked, whether I will be able to answer the questions of my teacher or not, what punishment will come for me. This type of environment should not be created by any teacher. Lovingly teach them, comfortably teach them, and be activate only in the classroom so that the students should think only that our teacher is watching me If I go on any other activities, the teacher may call me also. You have to give the further examples to make your topic interesting. If there are some equipments, education aid before you, you must use that to make your topic more transparent, more interesting also. So the content what you are going to give to the students must be clear before starting and during whole the period. There should be no any gap between you and the student. Time to time you roam in the classroom and you can place particular question for particular student also, whether they have understood you or not, and you have to help them. If in any case you have found that average student is out of understanding, then you have to take the another step to make them easier for understanding. I think if a teacher is successful in classroom management, 80% of his work will be easier and comfortable for him, and they will become a successful teacher also. It's my perception. It's my own experience that no any wrong activity, no any wrong things will be repeated even by the mischievous boys if they are interested towards the teaching. You must know your students. A major piece of classroom management is how well you engage your students in the curriculum. I think I watch as a principal in the classroom that during a slot of time, some students are useless. They have no work. They are sitting uselessly. It is natural for that age of students that they will do the another activity, and after watching you will punish them. So you have to see that our students are engaged in the work given by you or not. I also find that the teacher is teaching geography and the student is opening, has opened the book of English. The teacher is teaching English and some students have opened geography book. It is due to the gap because they have found the gap to do something more. Second thing, how will you engage your students if you do not know what motivates them? Motivation is the main pillar to encourage the students, to activate the students during the teaching period. Your motivation is oxygen for them. As without oxygen, the people can be uneasy. In the same way, time to time, your motivation is necessary. What are you doing? What can you do? How many chapters you have completed? What was your performance in last examination? Such type of motivations should be given to him time to time. Third point is to motivate your students both intrinsically and extrinsically. You must know what makes them tick. You can start from these relationships on week day of this term and continue this endeavor throughout each term. Term-wise motivation, term-wise suggestions should be given to you so that the students may understand what our teacher wants to do with me. Now, the further things is what whether you are leading the class in proper way or not. That is authoritative activity. Places limits and controls on the students, but also encourages independence. That means students are of different age groups, of different categories. You don't laden unnecessary disciplinary action, warnings, instruction. Instead of this, you make them easier, comfortable. In your own activities, you are already firm, determined, but you don't showcase your students that I'm going to create a horror for you. I'm not going to say that you loosen your discipline in the classroom or you give unnecessary benefit to go for another activities for an student. Be soft from inside and exhibit yourself very hard so that they may maintain your discipline, your instructions, and that will be very beneficial for your students also. Next is authoritarian. Places firm limits and controls on the students. Classes are normally quiet. Discussion is not encouraged. It is your self-controlling capacity. It depends upon your self-controlling capacity. Sometimes teachers also are diverted by the students. A few students want to be amused in the classroom. They want to throw a dust in the eyes of the students so that a poor environment may come and they enjoy only. Enjoyment may be created by a teacher also. You may give a topic, you should release an example which may create a very happy environment for a certain moment. But this enjoyment should be also creative, useful for the students. Many teachers I see, they make laugh the students, but that laughing sound should be only for a certain seconds. So you're placing examples or making the environment happier is in your hand. How you monitor it. An experienced teacher also use this type of weapons for most of the students are feeling boring, exhausted. You place an example which may create a happy environment. For only a few seconds, they may laugh, and after laughing again, you come on your topic. Next topic, understanding why students are disruptive or not engaged around their work. It is very important thing for a teacher who is taking the class. Being disruptive is your negative attitude or your negative step or your negative performance, I can say. Why for 40 minutes the students will be disruptive in the classroom, unattracted. If your topic is interested, if your topic is relevant to your syllabus, they are hungry for this. Most of the students come to the school for their proper development. They are waiting for the new topic. They want to understand, they want to listen it. If they are disruptive towards your lesson, that means there is something missing by you. So keep in your mind, You identify the reason why in our class some students are disruptive towards our lesson. There may be many reasons. Firstly, bored due to lack of challenge. You are not giving challenge to the student. You make a competitive environment among the students. Why you have obtained only 40% marks? Why you have been disqualified? How did you get 99% marks? This type of challenging questions may encourage those students also whose performance is poor in the past. You place any question which is full of clues. Even very intelligent students will take it as a challenge, and whole the classroom will be activated. They will try their best to accept your challenge and to find out the answer. So, boring situation can be removed by giving a challenge by the teacher to the students. Second, C lessons are relevant or irrelevant. Suppose that if you are teaching about the poem Wind, and there are 5 stanzas in that poem, and you are giving the example of fire, water, what is irrelevant of that poem, the students will be diverted again. At first, you keep your theme around your poem, around its central idea, around its stanzas, so that the common students may find what the teacher is teaching, in which line the teacher is explaining, in which stanzas these things has come. If your lessons will be irrelevant, some teachers cross the subject also. They are teaching physics and go inside history. Only for a few moments they go, but it will be irrelevant for them, for the students, and the students will be not attracted towards them. Third thing, don't feel the teacher cares what you are doing, what others are doing, what is thought by others for your activities, you ignore it. You should continue your work. You should perform your duty in the classroom as an honest teacher and be confident what you are doing in the classroom. Find that no one is seeing me. Only then you can give proper performance and proper benefit to your students. Because no one is completed, no any institution is completed in itself. Everything has lacking. They have further time to compensate it. Perceived inability or lack of understanding, if there is any lacking of understanding, or sometimes a difficult topic comes, sometimes some clues come. In that time, have your patience. You can stop that. You should be transparent that time that next day I will clear this topic. It is not a wrong idea or wrong thing. Need for power or control. You are a teacher. You have given power to control the class. When you are taking the class, you are the principal for that class. No can interfere in your work that time. So in own way, you have to control everything and it will be a good idea for you. Now I am going to 5 R's for better classroom management. It is symbolic channel only. R, 5R, that is also comfortable for your memory. What 5R should be in the mind of a teacher. It may be also interesting for you and will be beneficial for your students also. Step 1, as you are seeing, relationships and rapport. Students and teachers, two poles are in the classrooms. You are giving lecture, you are releasing the lesson, you are distributing your experience, and students are assembled sitting comfortably to get your lessons. Then in this case, what should be the relations? It's our responsibility to get to know our students of different levels. There is no the similar level of all the students. Students are of different levels. Some are very hardworking students. Some are very intelligent. Some are average. Some are very poor. Some are abnormal also. Some are physically weak. Some are mentally weak. So you have to measure all of them. So you have to measure all of them. You have to measure the level of understanding, not only according to the intelligent students or hard-working students. You make your plan. And don't be satisfied seeing only a few students who are very fastly giving your answer. It will be the lacking in your work. So check the level of the students. Second is routine. Design a proactive plan before entering into classroom. If your routine is perfect for them, the students will also eagerly wait for you. Third step is room. Create a physical classroom which may be fully equipped according to your teaching aids, according to the needs of the students. So these are the symbolic things what must be in the mind of a teacher. In this way, I would like to conclude the idea for you for the lesson for the meeting of today, that a teacher has everything in their hand. They can divert the student, they can divert the situation, they can divert the brain of the students according to their experience. Students will commit mistakes, and you may commit mistakes also, because human error is possible everywhere, for every work, for every time. Don't lose your passions at the time of teaching in the classroom. Different types of conditions can be faced by you. Different types of students, different levels of students will be available in your classroom. But you proceed your work in very normal way. What experience you have gained from your elders, from your superiors, you should also contribute them. Your last motive should be only to give benefit as much as possible to the students. Rest, think, punishment, warning, instruction, rejection of the students are the common things that is done in every school by every teacher. It is historical also. But you have to do something new, something interesting, so that your classroom may be attractive, you may feel yourself comfortable, and after leaving your class, the students invite you that, please sir, you will come in next class with this topic. Your class was very interesting. Such types of thanking words must reach to you. Then you think that you are a very experienced teacher, and what you have given to them is very advantageous for them. So thank you to all our teachers. I think you must follow this, and I also pay thanks to our all respected authorities. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.